Hey guys, my name is Angelia and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build. This time is for our Disney Legacy Challenge. So I copy and pasted the original lot and house onto a different lot. So you're just kind of seeing me move out a lot of the furniture, and I did section off the kitchen because I had made that kitchen with Home Chef Hustle when it first came out. So I didn't want to redo it because I did really like the kitchen. So I got rid of the rest of the floor plan and started working on a new one. Obviously we have our plants and all that fun stuff. We didn't really have a lot of furniture in the first place, so the most that we did have was in the kitchen, so we're good to go. I'm trying to work around how little space I have here. I thought this lot would be a perfect size and it's not. So I might have to switch lots again at some point, but right now it's fine. I shifted some stuff around and started building again. I was trying to figure out a good spot to put the kitchen. I think it does go in that back corner, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah, so we are working on a brand new floor plan here. I did have a photo up. I'll probably put it up in the screen right now so you guys can see it. It's a pretty cute little house. I did modify it quite a bit though because it wasn't supposed to have a second story and all that fun stuff, and I was like, no, we're gonna have another story to this house, just to give us a little bit more wiggle room. Also, I was really frustrated with this roof part. Again, I need to start telling myself the roof doesn't have to be exact to the picture. But you know, it happens. Also, I apologize for the yawning. I seem to always record speed builds right when I wake up, and then I'm just a yawning machine. So that's kind of what's happening. But yeah, it was supposed to have a bit of a different shape to it, and it didn't. And then I got really frustrated by it, so that was the thing that happened. But it still ended up looking fine. I modified it from the house that I was looking at. As you can see here, I was trying to do it in a single story, like the house that I was modeling it after, but I just didn't quite like it. So it does end up getting completely changed. The general build, though, is about the same. Again, I didn't hate it. It looked fine. I liked the roof for the most part, aside from the little patio one, but for the most part, it was fine. Yeah, I don't know. I should be starting to change it pretty soon. I'm like starting to do the front area. Oh, here I am trying out another roof because I didn't like it. But it wound up looking okay once we get the final one. This one I didn't like how much it stuck out. That bugged me. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I apologize for being human and yawning. I feel like that's something that I need to work on, is apologizing for being a human being. I feel like a lot of content creators do that though, where just are constantly like, yeah, I'm sorry for sneezing or yawning, and it's like, you're a person that doing person things. It happens, like, you know what I mean? So I'm fixing the roof a little bit here, and then I'm going to end up completely changing it pretty soon. Yeah. I was very happy with the way this came out though. And I did bump us up to a taller wall height just to give me a little bit more wiggle room here. I don't know. I always like my bottom layer to have the middle wall height, and then the next few layers to be the shortest one. It just makes sense to me. Maybe it's like the whole forced perspective thing. Maybe it's because I go to Disneyland a lot and I like that sort of thing. I don't know. I'm a big fan of like forced perspective and things of that nature, so that's probably where that stems from. Here I am fidgeting with some stuff and doing all that. I quite like the slowing down the speed build so you're not getting whiplash. I feel like this is way easier to watch and digest. Like even me watching it back, I'm like, wow, this isn't going super fast. I don't have to rush to talk about something, especially with building, because it can be kind of a pain sometimes, and it's nice to have it not be horrifically rushed, I guess. I'm just trying to create some shape over the front door because, again, you've seen the picture of the original house and it had a little bit of a shape in the front. So that's what I'm kind of working on here, making sure it lines up with the building itself. We're redoing the roof again. Do I add a second? I think I do, maybe. I'm just plopping the stuff inside so I have more wiggle room and I can shift some things around if I need to. I purposely put it upstairs so I could smush the kitchen into the house. Does that make sense? I was trying to figure out a good spot for it. I was like, do I like this? No, I don't. It creates a weird shape. So yeah, again, it was a lot of like wiggle room. I'm pretty sure that's the final, yeah, it is the final spot where I leave the kitchen. Just to have it there, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I just barely woke up. My body's been hurting because of this chair I sit in all day. But yeah. I was trying to, again, create a little bit more shape and dimension here because I didn't like it going straight up into a roof. I decided that was not the play and I did not like it. So we're fixing it because I was not a fan. And yeah, I'm fixing that part of the roof again because I was like, why is this poking out? Why does this look weird? So yeah, we're adding a little bit more dimension. I did the little wraparound roofing just to give a little bit more shape. I did have the eaves pulled out because I like the way that looks, but then like it cuts through the other parts of the house, so then I would have to pull out that part of the house, and I didn't like that. So we didn't do that. But yeah, see, it's gonna drive me nuts, so I fix it. It's like, yep, that's not working. So there we go. Now I believe it's in the final shape of this house. I'm almost positive this is how it actually looks. So I'm gonna furnish it as much as we can, because we don't have a lot of money for this family yet, and B, they don't have a lot of items for me to make use of. So when it comes to inside the house, it's kind of empty. I did the best I could for right now. They are getting married and all that fun stuff, so I thought this would be like a nice wedding present for them, I guess you could say. I think it turned out pretty nice. I really like the shape of this. It's very fitting, I think, for a Tiana generation. I really like having the front porch out there. I think it's pretty. Oh yeah, and I decided to raise up the windows and stuff because we did switch to a higher wall height, and that just made sense to me to fix that. So, oh yeah, it changed the wallpaper. I believe the lighting issue in the kitchen is because technically that room is set to have the auto lights on, and the lights were not popping back on. I feel like it's kind of weird that it sets that when you save a house in the gallery. I feel like that should kind of reset, but what do I know? I'm just a silly Sims creator. Silly me for wanting that. So the windows do end up staying. I'm still not sure how I feel about some of the placements, but we'll fix it as we go along. But I think I really like those windows, by the way. Those little tiny ones. Freaking love them. I saw them, I was like, wow, these are beautiful. Also, why do not all the woods match? Like, okay, I can see like maybe some of the packs the woods are a little bit different, but like I would like more matching. Like, if we have a dark wood color and texture, I feel like it should match across the board so I can mix and match windows. Because it's like, I'll find one window that I'm in love with, but then like none of the rest of the windows in that specific pack kind of match the build that I'm going for. So then I have to find a different window and change everything out. And it's frustrating. Maybe that's just me being a Sims complainer or whatever the crap you want to call me, but like, it drives me nuts. And I'm far too lazy to recolor them on my own. Plus, if I were to recolor them, then you guys can't download the build. So in the future, I'm just hoping for more matching for my windows. It would make me very, very happy. I'm adding a little bit of a porch to the back. Again, we have no room for a backyard. Everything's kind of being filtered off to the side at the moment where the plants are. So, yeah. I might have to plop them into a larger lot. It won't change the house or anything. I might need a little bit more room at some point. Especially once I start to have kids and all of that fun stuff. But we'll see. We might be able to stick it out here. Or maybe, I don't know, once we get our business and stuff like that, we can move to a different lot. I never used to bother me. Also, this plant was like, no, I'm in the way now. After never being in the way, but now that plant's in the way. Just FYI, so I have to rearrange all the stinking plants. Oh, I was so frustrated. It doesn't usually bother me to like move lots with the house. I'm just like, oh, this is fine. But lately I've been like, no, if I move to a different lot, it has to be a new house. Because people don't just copy and paste their houses in real life. But we'll probably end up doing that. So now I'm about to start giving the inside of the house a little bit of a shape. I took a break here, clearly. And came back to it. Because I think Scott was home when I was doing this. And we were talking, I don't remember. Because I'm pretty sure I did this over the weekend. When we were not completely engrossed in Pal World. As we have so often been lately. It's nice though, because like, even though his training schedule makes me incredibly tired, which is why I'm so like zonked out right now. It's been nice because he's had weekends off, so we just spend hours playing games together, which is really cool. So that makes me happy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the living room situation. I'm like, this is such a weird spot for a living room. I don't know if I like it here. I'm still not entirely sure if I like how it ended up. I'm gonna be honest. But I decided to just do the bathroom. I was like, this is easier for me to do. Let's just put a little bit of a bathroom here. So obviously we're gonna need it. There is no bathroom upstairs currently. They could barely afford this house as it was. They have maybe like 100 simoleons left. So we didn't exactly have the funds for me to keep adding rooms, so I'm kind of glad I didn't go overboard with the interior. Because initially I was going to be like, you know, I'm just going to completely furnish it for them, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm 100% glad I did not do that. They would not have been able to afford it. It was a struggle to even afford it this way. I think at one point we were like 40 simoleons short in terms of being able to afford it. So it was not working out. I can't remember if I keep that couch. I think I do. Maybe. I don't quite remember if I do. But I kind of sectioned it off with a half wall. I was trying to fit this in there. And I do use move objects and kind of smush it in there. But I was like, no, this is too much. This is too cluttered. So this table does not stay there. I think I ended up using plants. I was just like, this wall just looks so empty with just windows. So I'm hoping if I add in some curtains eventually and things of that nature, it'll be fine. But for right now, it's functional. And that is the most important part because they gotta live here. You know, and especially in like a legacy challenge when you're essentially starting over each generation if you choose not to give them money like I did. You have to build up those funds and everything. I know a lot of people do pass on the money, but I'm like, you know what? I like it this way. I like the bit of a struggle. I think it's more fun that way for me. I think this is actually about the final form. I think I do change up the bathroom though. I give it a little bit of a different wallpaper and stuff. I really liked this rug. I did try to make it bigger, but I was like, no, I think it looks better right there. So that's what we stuck with. There's no decor on the walls. There's nothing, but we do have a bathroom, which honestly, you gotta pee. So that's like the most important thing. I don't know what happened to my mirror, by the way. I think I accidentally placed it on the side of a wall somewhere, and either A, I didn't find it and it's just sitting on the outside of a wall, or it accidentally got deleted. So that was a thing. So I had to rebuy a new mirror. Yeah, I changed the wallpaper back to like the one we had in the kitchen. Because I really like that wallpaper. I think it's nice. Or did I? No, it's this one. I really wanted to stick with like a green, blue, yellow theme because this is the Tiana generation. That was my main goal. The bed just stays there. But we're coming to the end of this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this speed build. I hope you enjoy how the house came out. I will post it on the gallery at some point. I kind of forgot. But I will post it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a magical day. And I will see you guys next time. Also, if you want any builds made, just let me know. Comment me, something, tweet me, and I will totally make it. I love building. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a magical day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!